So DDG just dropped his debut album Valedictorian, which is something he says all the time. At this point, it become like a running theme on his channel.
Was I valedictorian or not?
Yes, valedictorian. Got up there with a speech. Oh, what do you mean?
So it was inevitable that he was going to name his first project or song after that. But let's get into this album because it's actually pretty good, not surprisingly, of course. Because DDG, when he first came out as a serious artist, I was actually really impressed with his music. Like the song On My Own was one of the first songs and videos that initially made me say, yeah, he's definitely going to blow. Just the visuals alone sold me.
I make a move and they doubt. These niggas copying me. I call these niggas my clones.
So Valedictorian. Now, this is DDG's first full project, as prior to this, he's just been releasing singles and EPs. So I feel like the direction DDG was going with this album was kind of a mix of genres. There's elements of pop, R&B, and of course hip-hop all blended together. Track 3, Popstar Living, kind of embodies those three genres, I'd say. DDG does this sort of high-pitched voice throughout, which you would think would be annoying, but no, it's actually pretty dope.
Living like a pop star. Fuck you like a rock star.
I think DDG, similar to Drake, knows his limits vocally, so he doesn't try to stretch his voice too far out. I think DDG can sing within his limits, like track 6, Let You In. I think he does his best vocally on this record, and it's one of my favorite slower songs on the album.
Guess it's the price I gotta pay for love. Thought you were sent from up above. I showed you.
Now, in fact, this album has a lot more R&B records than it does rap records. I say it's about 80% R&B and 20% rap because it starts out slow, then towards the halfway point it picks up with most of the rap songs, and then it slows down again towards the ending. Now, interestingly enough, this album features an Arguments Part 2. Now, me personally, I think we could have done without an Arguments Part 2 because it feels a bit lackluster. Like it's piggybacking off of what was Arguments, a dope song. It should have been its own record because its original title was Why, but then it's / Arguments Part 2. So I think it leaves a bit of room for disappointment if you're going into it thinking this is going to be as good or better than the original, which is exactly what I thought. Especially since Arguments was one of his biggest records. And not only was it a great record, but if you're a subscriber of DDG's channel and have been watching his videos, you kind of got to see how that record came to be, therefore adding a bit more depth to it, which Part 2 just doesn't have the same effect.
If you in a relationship with me, okay, you know what I'm saying, you should be, after fucking 6 in the, I don't know what relationship that's cool with, you know what I'm saying, that girl being out at 6 in the morning at a fucking house party.
Now, just by how long I spent on that, you could probably tell it's my least favorite record. But overall, this is a really great album. Like I said, I think the R&B songs are the best part about this album. Now, don't get me wrong, the rap portion of this album is dope, but I think DDG definitely channeled most of his energy into the slower songs. But other than that, just be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Follow us on our Instagram at CMCULTURE, Twitter at CMCULTURE_, and stay up to date with new posts and videos.
Racks up solo. So much shit that I gotta do. So much shit that you gotta do. This breakup is